Hey there, it's Begley from ctboom.com. We are back for episode 4 of Poppin Caps. It's hard to believe it's been 4 episodes already, but we are here at Town Line Fine Wine, Spirits, and Beer here in Stratford with Steve, my buddy now, trying beers every week. And this week we're going to do beers for the beach. So we just had the big heat wave here in Connecticut. Beach weather is upon us. The summer is here. So these are going to be the best beers for you to bring to the beach, to bring in a cooler and have fun in the summer. So let's kick it off with 6 Point Brewery.
Okay. So 6 Point is out of Brooklyn. Do a whole range of styles, but for today, kind of the thing that's most relevant about them is that they do all their craft beers come in cans. Nice 16-ounce cans, so good for the beach. We're going to start off with the crisp today. It's a traditional German Pils, and let's get it going.
Nice. I like the tall cans too.
Tall cans are always nice. You still get the benefit of the can, and
right.
You get a little bit more beer in it, so it's good to go.
Cool.
So, yeah, you can see nice golden color,
yeah.
really clear. We've done a couple of Pilsners now
Right.
During the course of this, and they've all got kind of a very, very clear golden color.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Cheers to the beach.
here's the beach.
All right, moving on to beer number 2 for Beers for the Beach, episode 4 of Poppin Caps here at Town Line Fine Wine, Spirits, and Beer in Stratford. And we're going to go on to Harpoon Brewery, which is a brewery that's close to my heart because I'm from Boston. So
That's right.
Spent a lot of Harpoon Fest up there. And so this one, of course, is the UFO. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit about it.
Okay, so this is actually the UFO White. The UFO line is their unfiltered offering. It's traditionally their main UFO is actually the Hefeweizen style, which is an unfiltered wheat company.
Okay.
What they've done in the last couple of years is they came out with the Raspberry UFO, which is infused with raspberries, obviously, and they also came out with the UFO White, which picks up on more of the traditional wit beer style by they actually get a little bit of kind of orange flavor into it.
Oh, nice.
It's not a fruit beer; it's still predominantly a Hefeweizen, but it has that little bit of orange essence.
Citrusy.
Yeah, so I found that for the summer, that's a really
Yeah,
nice,
that's great.
real nice touch. So
Yeah.
let's get it open.
Fun. Oh yeah, there's that hint of orange.
Just a little bit
That's
of it, and you kind of get it. You can really get a whiff of it as you go to take a sip.
Yeah.
So,
It's refreshing.
absolutely.
Almost tastes like a beer mosa. All right, sticking with the Harpoon Brewery from Boston, where I'm from, up in New England brewery. And for beers for the beach, we're going to go with the summer. Harpoon Summer makes sense, obviously. The summer, the beach, and Harpoon has one of my favorite sayings for the brewery: "Love beer, love life, Harpoon." It's just a great, simple saying. It's great for the summer, the beach.
Absolutely.
Love life and beach.
Yeah.
So let's go to the summer.
Okay, so Harpoon Summer. A lot of people for their summer do very light styles and then do some kind of fruit infusion and stuff like that. Harpoon doesn't really go crazy that way. It is a lighter style still, but it's a Kolsch style, which is not quite as light as, say, the Pilsner or something like that. It does have a little bit more weight to it, but still light and one of my favorite summers. So
Awesome.
there you go.
Let's do it. Happy summer.
Refreshing, but compared to the Pilsner, just a little bit more weight to it.
Let's get a little bit of yeah.
So,
Especially if you're a big beer person,
Right.
you have a palate, you like that kind of taste to the beer.
yeah. So, like I said, for the summer, some of the summer styles go a little bit too overboard with trying to work in citrus and stuff like that.
Right.
I think they do a really nice job of having a beer that's really refreshing, really clean, well made, without having to do any overdone.
Not going crazy gimmicks. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, for the final beer of Beers for the Beach for Poppin Caps, we're gonna do something a little bit different here. So we've done all cans. This is, of course, a bottle, more like the bomber style that we've featured in the episodes before this. This is from Cradley's, which is a brewery over in a different country.
Scotland.
From Scotland. But this beer you can just get here in Connecticut, and it's an alcoholic ginger beer. So regular ginger beer isn't alcoholic,
Right. Regular ginger beer is basically it's a more robust version of ginger ale.
Okay.
Whereas this is actually ginger beer.
Right.
So, let's pop it open.
Let's do it.
This is one of the few beers that, one thing I really like about this is you can actually use it to kind of make beer cocktails. You can use this, I've blended this with dark rum and and called it a darker and stormier.
Right. So that's really my only reference to ginger beer.
Yeah.
Is dark and stormy.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is even one I would recommend. Just mix it with like a slice of lime or something like that.
Oh,
just a little bit of citrus there. It's really tasty. It's definitely something different.
And there's so many storms in the summer, thunderstorms.
Right.
I mean, I think there's a thunderstorm warning right now.
Probably.
So this would be perfect for that darker and stormier.
Right.
Like if you can't go to the beach and you gotta kind of stay home.
That's
there
right.
you go.
That's right. And for also, like I said, just as a change of pace, I mean, these are all lighter styles of beer, and they're distinctly beer for somebody that doesn't necessarily want that. So this can be really, really refreshing. If
Right.
you're out there in the sun. So.
Nice.
Good. So
Awesome.
here we go.
Oh wow, that's just completely different from any beer we've done in this whole segment.
This is one that when you get people to actually try this,
It's tasty.
as a general rule, they're hooked. So,
It's just tasty. Like it's almost got a sweetness to it.
yeah. I mean, you can and definitely pronounced ginger.
Right. Yeah. All right, so that wraps up beers for the beach. So we had Harpoon, we of course had 6 Point Crisp, and we had Krabby's, the alcoholic ginger beer.
That's right.
Now, what is your favorite out of these beers for the beach?
I think just because it's so different, I'm gonna go with the Krabby's. It's just such a change of pace. It's really refreshing. So and plus it's kind of cool when that's what you bring to a place. You get everybody looking at you kind of funny, wondering what you've actually brought them, and then they try it and they're like, "You're the man." So,
Right. So I agree. I love the 6 Point because I like the can. So if I was going to go to the beach, I would probably get a case of that because it just looks cool. Like if I'm sitting on the beach, like I got this cool can. But the Krabby's is something I've never had before, and the taste of it was so different that you're right. So taste-wise, I think I enjoyed the Krabby's. But that wraps up Beers for the Beach. Steve, thanks again.
My pleasure.
Episode 4. So bring these beers to the beach. Get some of these. It's summertime. Have fun.
Get lots.
Yeah, that's right. Come to here at Town Line. Fine wine, spirits, and beer here in Stratford. It's right on Holly Lane near the Big Y. And we'll be back next week. Of course, 4th of July, we're going to do American brews. We're going to celebrate America next week. So episode 5, all American brews. For ctboom.com, for Steve, for Town Line, I am Begley for ctboom.com. See you later.